Run me my fade.
Run me my fade.
Run the fade.
Dog, cast the fade, or I'll rush you on sight, dog.
That nigga know how to do tent fade. That nigga fade clean and shit.
He told him he want to go catch that fade.
Who want to fucking fade in this bitch?
He said, catch my fade.
Come run your fade, nigga.
You can drop off your kid and run my fade. Today I got time, cuz.
Let's run this bitch.
Yo, I be pressing the button. Yeah. What it is, everybody? How's everybody feeling?
Feeling great, bro. Feeling great. I'm tired as a motherfucker. But outside of that, it's been a great weekend.
Well, I go by the name of Cheatham Got Boss.
Audio by Austin.
Trey.
And this is the Fade City Podcast, so I suggest that we should start running fades. That's what we be doing.
Well, I'm running my fade with my place of employment. This past Friday, I wore my Make Racists Scared Again hat to work. By day's end, I was asked not to wear that hat to work again. I looked in the handbook. My hat doesn't violate anything within the handbook. So at this point, I would like a written explanation of how my hat violates what's in the policy and why am I being asked not to wear it again. Now, if my hat is offensive to someone, just let me know. Because you guys are starting to really show me how y'all are willing to treat a black man. You know what I'm saying? The hat is debatable. Some people can say it's a little much, make them scared, you feel me? But at the end of the day, since when do we defend racists? You feel me? I work for a company where we support people with developmental disabilities. And one of the things that we promote is community integration. We speak on the injustices of the way society treats the people that we support with these disabilities. We, not too long ago, were preaching a slogan in this company that said, "An injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere." And you ask me not to wear a hat that's promoting being against those who judge and dislike people strictly based on the color of their skin. Now I'm not sure who I'm working for. You feel me? And for the black people in position in this company, if you're speaking for the white people in position for this company and you just being a fucking coon, then keep on cooning. Because what I do understand is this clearly isn't a place where I would want to remain for too much longer. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't support where you're standing right now. You know what I'm saying? And there's other things, you know, I'm not going to get into that just further support how personal I take the situation. But all in all, with the fucking 400 employees that we got there, 97% of those employees are either black or African. You know what I'm saying? White people never gonna understand. And that's unfortunate. But respect is something I can't sacrifice at any time. That's my fade.
Yo, for real, fuck them niggas. Like, I don't even, like, that's crazy. Like, how can you possibly be against the statement that the hat makes?
I don't know
especially
why
with-
y'all ain't blowing that's racist button up right now.
I don't got it as racist,
We got some comments. Whoop.
but in,
Yeah, chop.
furthermore, outside of that, yo, fuck you gonna tell a nigga in HR what he can wear? I'm the nigga to tell you what you can wear.
Yeah, that is crazy, right? That's crazy as a
I'm the nigga
bitch.
to tell you what you can wear. Don't tell me what I can wear. Fuck out of here.
But that just shows you where the message had to come from. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
For it even to be said.
Indeed.
But my thing is this, bro. Like, the handbook says caps must be worn forward, no backwards caps.
Damn, that suck already.
Right? So, me and my man sat in a meeting, right? Right next to each other. Both of us had on hats. I had on my hat. He had on a city hat, backwards, whole meeting. Never did you address his backwards hat. You know what I'm saying? It's so many different violations of the dress code that I see every day. To be targeted is very suspicious.
What up, John?
I got so many things, man. Suspicious. Like, yo, that shit.
This is harder than it look.
He said this is harder than it. My fade,
That's dope, though.
my fade. With the coach of my basketball team. Nah, I'm sorry. Half the coach, half the rookie. It's two fades. All right. My rookie went 0 for 10 the other night. Nobody sees nothing wrong with that.
Oh.
Darius Garland. He went 0 for 10 the other night.
Hey, yo.
He went 0 for fucking
Hey,
10.
yo.
At what point does a coach ever let a rookie, a freshman, a nigga that is his first year on his team, go 0 for 10 and you're still in a fucking game? When
Bruh.
at what point have you ever seen a coach go out and watch his quarterback throw 3 picks and be like, hey, I know you're a freshman. I know you threw 3 picks.
Hey, yo, we really
keep
talking
going,
about
man.
Cleveland?
We talking
Yo,
about
you
basketball.
and your expectations for Cleveland, yo.
I mean, I would say Cleveland has a better record than your basketball team, but I don't even know who your basketball team is.
Yeah, because I ain't had one since Michael Jordan retired.
Yeah, that dope, man.
Oh, is it? Well, I mean, we ain't smoking no
I
more.
mean, I feel you. I'm just saying.
Is it fucking up the quality of the sound?
Not to the point where it's going to motherfucking make anybody care.
My bad.
Nah. It's,
I'm over this bitch dying. I don't care about nothing else then, except for my life.
but, like, just, yo, at what point in your career did you go 0 for anything and then just keep chucking it? Some people have Cassidy-type confidence. They
Yeah.
shouldn't have yet.
Cassidy type unwavering confidence.
Like, yo, like 0 for 10, yo. You ain't get the 0 for 7 and say, you know what? I'm a facilitate.
Right.
You know what they say, yo. Yo, just keep shooting, yo.
No, I don't. You at 0 for 3 when you first get that feeling, when it go boom.
Kobe went 0 for his first couple games.
I mean,
Kobe went 0 for his first couple games.
He went 0 for. He like had some air balls and all that shit. His first 2 games.
and that turned out to be Kobe
Did
Bryant.
did it add up? To
I'm
10
just trying to
field
give you
goals?
some hope for your bum ass team.
Right.
I got
Yo, sitting here arguing with me and I'm trying to help him out.
No, I'm not arguing. I'm just saying, nigga. Kobe might have Cassidy confidence though.
Yeah, I was nah.
Oh, no.
Cassidy
Nah.
might have
No.
Kobe
I mean,
confidence.
yeah. Kobe got Kobe confidence for a reason. Cassidy really has unwarranted confidence through the roof. Can't block, can't chip it. You dig what I'm saying? Like it's no chip in his confidence armor.
Chip
Shit is disgusting.
chip away.
Shit is fucking disgusting. I just feel like people should better be better critics of themselves at times.
So
Like not critics, but like management of themselves. Like, you know,
What else did your team have to offer in that game, Lou?
I mean, everybody else was
Let's talk
pretty
about
much
it.
buckets. Like, Jordan Clarkson had 20 off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Colin Sexton had 18 and like a bunch of assists. Kevin Love been looking like Minnesota Kevin Love this year.
Niggas keep on saying that.
It's crazy, yo. Like, I ain't never seen him, but it's when LeBron out on your team, you don't stand at the 3-point line the whole game, so you get rebounds. Like, LeBron is going to drive, kick you to pass, and if you can shoot, nigga, we need you out there. So, other than that, if you got some other shooters around, yo, you are damn near 7 feet tall. Go do your non-athletic 7-foot thing.
I think he fucked up when he lost all that weight.
I mean, he's still skinny though,
I just
and he getting hella rebounds. Like, yo, getting rebounds, he ain't getting buckets at the rate anybody would like. Tristan Thompson is out here playing like he don't want to get traded. Hopefully, both of them niggas is gone by the what's the name break. But
What's wrong with you?
Tristan Thompson contract is wrong with him. He another nigga with unwavering confidence.
he straps though.
And he fucked the Kardashian.
That's why he's cursed.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, he cursed because he on Cleveland.
He cursed
Without
'cause of
LeBron.
the Kardashian,
No.
and he's in Cleveland. Yes, sir. LeBron.
Yeah, he
Being
Hey
in
yo, I'm
Cleveland
surprised he
without
got
LeBron don't get you a lot of rain.
I'm surprised he got a Kardashian being in Cleveland. Like, how you do that, bro?
Well, Lou.
That's the. I don't know.
What?
I can tell you how. LeBron said, "Hey, I want to keep this nigga. Y'all better keep this nigga." And then for some reason, the Cavaliers was like, "Well, we can't lose LeBron, so here's $100 million."
For some reason, what reason might that be, Lou? Because
No,
they want to fucking win.
No, hold on. You can't lose LeBron, but that shouldn't cause you to give a nigga $100 million. $100 million for Tristan Thompson.
I mean,
$100 million.
hey yo, Otto Porter got $100 million. After that, I stopped keeping track. I was like, niggas is getting this bread. Niggas is
Porter gets you
regular.
15 to 17
Hey yo,
a game.
I can nah. At that point, he was 10 points a game for real. He was getting $100 million for just getting random open jumpers.
Yo, what a time to be alive if you were a nigga that's 6'7" or taller.
When Cheatham don't
Well-
care for somebody, he just don't care for him.
Hey yo, no yo. It's not that I don't even got a problem with Otto Porter for real. I don't think he a bum or nothing like that. I just think that when you say Otto Porter and $100 million, that's when the bum words start creeping around.
Okay, so I mean, with a higher value and a slightly higher cachet of name, how do you feel about 155 or 153 for Mike Conley?
Yeah, I thought that was utterly ridiculous too.
What a time to be alive in the NBA, yo. That's all it is. It's like,
I still gotta run my fade.
indeed.
I do believe I'm going to run my fade with the doctor from the Nate Diaz and Jorge Masvidal fight. You bitch ass nigga. Fuck is wrong with you? Hey yo, if this nigga ain't never seen a Nate Diaz fight in his fucking life, bro. Yo, this nigga bleeds every fight. He's always bleeding. Every time. Like, how the fuck do you stop a Nate Diaz fight because he's bleeding? Now, granted, he was taking a beating. But, as Nate Diaz always does, he started coming on strong in that third round. Now, it seems like he was going to start landing a little bit more punches in that fourth round. Damn, I'm talking about basketball in my mind. But, so, for them to stop that in the third round, it kind of bothered me. It was like, it kind of was like a night unfulfilled. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I waited so long to see that shit. And you stop a Nate Diaz fight because a cut. And he didn't have that same cut for the past, what? How long has Nate Diaz been in the UFC?
Yo, Nate Diaz.
He didn't have that bitch since then. Matter of fact, both the brothers always bleeding.
My uncle said Nate Diaz get cut at the weigh-in.
Yeah.
Right? He stopped
Straight like that.
Yo, he gets cut at the weigh-in.
that nigga comes to the fight bleeding. Like, how do you stop a fight, a Nate Diaz fight, because he's cut? Now, granted, fight was 3 rounds. Tough ass 3 rounds. If it was a 3-round fight, I'd be perfectly fine with that. It'd have been an epic fight for 3 rounds. And if it's a 3-round fight, Jorge Masvidal won 3 rounds.
Yep.
I think the 3rd round probably could have been a little bit of a toss up. You can just give it to Nate, but I think Masvidal was landing the way bigger shots. But I don't think they're gonna run that shit back. Like, as much as anybody want to see that shit, they might do that shit like 3-4 years down the line. They not gonna do that shit no time soon though.
Cause it's gonna put him out of position for other stuff, especially Jorge.
Yo said he want the money, so he'll chase the money fight. But
That's the money fight.
yeah, but he like, all right, well, what if he fight whoever they put in front of him. So he like, all right, well, it's whatever they want me to do.
Yo.
They actually brought up the fact that he might fight Conor McGregor, and he said that he don't feel like Conor McGregor has signed the paper.
I don't think he would either. My uncle sent me a link saying that Dana White was saying something about maybe he not gonna run it right back.
Nah, I don't think they is.
That shit is crazy. I ain't get to click the link. It was on when we was on the way here, but that shit was crazy. Like,
I will run it right back
It's
immediately.
a money fight. Everybody wants to see it. It makes sense for business. The 2 fighters has already been like, fuck it, let's go. And what is the logical reason not to? There is none other than Dana White just feeling like he want to be in control. This is what you are. This is what everybody wants, huh? You all want to see this? No, don't worry about it. You know, it's like,
Yo,
right.
definitely play games with niggas with that bullshit for real.
Let's run it back in Vegas.
In Vegas, fuck New York, yo.
Hey, yo, New York, swear they the safest place in the fucking world. You done just sent Sebastian Telfair to jail for having a gun for 3 years. Now you done stopped this fight because nigga bleeding. Like, yo, what the fuck, bruh?
Yeah, that shit was.
They
sad,
just
bro.
sanctioned UFC in New York like 2-3 years ago.
Hey,
Yeah, that shit was sad, Joe.
That Sebastian Telfair shit.
Yeah, it was sad.
I kind of forgot about
He
that
got
shit.
He got out.
He got out.
Yeah, he got out though.
Did Jay-Z
For real?
get him out?
I don't think Jay-Z.
Hey, yo.
That would have been hard.
Hey, yo, it's a meme somewhere that say it.
But
What?
that Jay-Z got
That Jay-Z
Sebastian
got Sebastian Telfair out.
But
Niggas be giving Jay-Z everybody credit.
New York might be the safest place in the world, Joe. That's why it was surprising to me, all the stuff that was going on.
Hell no, New York not the safest place in the world, nigga. You see with all that shit that what's his name? Home Alone, nigga. Macaulay Culkin went through some bullshit in New York.
Hey, yo, they be having like 200 to 300 murders with like 8 million people.
Right.
We be having a higher number than them most years with 600,000 people. New York may feel like the safest place on earth to a Baltimore nigga.
Yeah, it may be. Perhaps.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, apparently they just overall they ain't letting niggas fight at all up there, cause he did look like he had a Walking Dead zombie bite on his face. Like, we understand that, but that's just how Nate get down, baby. You gotta let that go.
Yeah. It wouldn't even have been a fight if he ain't get cut like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, yo, he was beating the shit out Anthony Pettis and was bleeding like, it was like every time he hit Anthony Pettis, he would start bleeding more. Like,
Yeah.
how do you stop a Nate Diaz fight because of this shit? This shit is so fucking stupid, bro. But, who else was on the card? I was ready to look it up.
This is probably a good time
Talk about Kevin Lee.
for a nice game of shot clock.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay. All right, that's what it is.
Cheat him. And Lee won't even be able to go back at you for this one, you feel me? But
Oh, shit.
when 10 seconds on the clock, cheat him. Name to me as many as you can things I missed while I was asleep last night.
Oh, shit.
Ready? Go.
Yo missed the Kevin Lee kick. Yo missed the Lil Derek Lewis put Andre Orlovsky to sleep. I think you missed Derek Lewis. Shit, who else? All right, damn, that was 10 seconds.
I think I seen Derek Lewis.
Yeah, Derek Lewis was on when I got there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I seen that one.
Oh, damn. Oh, all right. Well, yeah, you ain't see Johnny Walker.
Nah.
You put to sleep. Hey, yo,
Who was we watching though? I seen the one nigga, Wonder Boy.
Oh yeah, Wonder Boy was karate in the shit out, man.
I was with you for that part.
Wonder Boy, like, yeah, he looked good.
Put them together.
He was putting hands and feet on man for real, straight like that.
Wonder Boy fight like how I be wanting to fight with Bruce Lee on the game.
I'm actually adding him to my list of favorite MMA.
Like
So right now, my fault.
Go ahead.
I got Brian Ortega, Israel Adesanya, and then Wonder Boy. I don't count John Jones. I just, you feel me?
Yeah, that's just John Jones is Mount Rushmore level.
Right.
I mean, certain people like that just go in. Like for the women, Nunez.
Yeah.
Hey yo,
That's a good card coming up too.
oh
That
my
Jermaine
God,
demanded me.
yeah, bro, that's going to be a scrap, and because Jermaine Durandamy can stand up with her, but the thing is, I still don't believe in her ground game enough, like the pick her in the fight, where she can stand up with her.
I was trying to go through my head for stuff, and I need to know if it was this year. You would know better than me because you was talking about the Kevin Lee fight last night and said that was the best knockout of the year. Then we went to the Jorge Masvidal.
Yeah, I was tripping.
Okay, I was sitting there thinking I didn't think he was that far off though, because my thought process was, and I wanted to ask y'all thoughts, especially yours, with you being a martial artist. Kicking knockout is more impressive than a punch and knockout generally.
I don't.
General.
This is
right?
the most
I think they
beautiful
about
thing
even.
I've ever seen in my life.
You think they about even?
I think they about even.
I wouldn't say that. Only because everybody everybody got like hands for the most part, and everybody can utilize their hands pretty much to the maximum what you use hands for. Now everybody got legs, and everybody can't do the same thing. So them niggas who can stand in front of you and lift their leg without moving their body, whop you in the head and put that foot back down for you even realize it, like that's a different set of skills. You feel me?
I get that. I think that shit is dope. I agree 100%. I'm just saying that when I see a knockdown, right, or a knockout, whether I don't think that because it's a kick make it slicker than say an uppercut. You dig what I'm saying? Like, all right, look.
That's what I was.
Say Edson Barbosa, the little back spinning kick, right? He hit the dude with the little Chuck Norris joint for real. It was slick, right? But say when Francis Ngannou hit Alistair Overeem with that uppercut, which one you think was more impressive?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say
I
the
think,
Francis Ngannou shit because I was more surprised that Alistair Overeem head was still on his shoulders.
So, why did you initially put it as knockout of the year?
Because it's damn cool. Go ahead. I ain't answering for you.
It was just crisp as a bitch. You dig what I'm saying? And for one, it was the last thing you expected Kevin Lee to do. It was like, he been training with the same people that GSP trained with.
What's the last thing you expected him to do?
Kick a nigga in the head. But it just was because it was him. Now, if Wonder Boy knock a nigga out with a head kick, it's like,
This my theory on that. You put a kick in front of all the punches. Had to be slicker.
A kick going. No. Well, if you
Not necessarily.
if you take a kick and knockout versus all the punch and knockouts, the kick and knockout is gonna beat most of the punch and knockouts.
Masvidal got knockout of the year. With the
Masvidal
knee.
got that, but outside of that, I was wondering, was Amanda this year? Was Cyborg, did she melt Cyborg this year or was that last year?
I think that was early this year.
See, I was thinking, like, do I put, like,
That's a
that
good
above
question.
that? Like, but with that, I would say no because Yo kicked him so crisp. He looked like a superhero. First of all, like always, Kevin Lee was actually in shape out there, motherfucker. But then
He don't always be in excellent shape. He gets gassed. That's why he get beat up.
He look like he's in excellent shape out there, motherfucker, all the time. He may not have the endurance, but he, you know what I mean?
He be barely making weight.
He in that Anthony Joshua look of,
Oh yeah, I dig what
you
you
know what I mean, nigga.
Lou think he cute.
No,
That's
you,
what it
that's
was. All right. I was fucking with you. Yo.
That's
I was fucking with you.
He said he's structurally immaculate.
like, yo, look like he should be able to scrap. Now, we seen times where Kevin Lee didn't live up to what we thought he was going to be, but yesterday, the punch followed by the kick and how it was like perfectly formed, I could understand why he felt like that. And then it was, like I said, a kick, but it was perfectly formed.
I'm gonna go to the board real quick. Brother Chop was chopping it up with us, and he said, "Real rap never lied." Man, that hoodie dope as fuck. Well, thank you, sir. Bold culture joint for real. Holla at my man Fuquan. Most impressive would be the knee to the head. Anybody that caught the knee always was asleep instantly. Yeah, that's the Masvidal joint.
The knee be crazy too. The dude that's fighting Jose Aldo on the next pay-per-view, Marlon Moraes, he kneed this dude earlier this year, and it was like, oh yeah, that might have to go on the list.
Cheat him.
What is that?
Let's run a game of shot clock.
Hey, yo, you just gotta start doing the sound effects. So I
Yo,
can be like,
Lou got it. Yo, Lou got the sound effect. I need one. So, check this out. I'm going to give you 15 seconds, Cheetah. All right? 15 seconds on the clock.
yes, sir.
Name to me as many as you can kick knockouts. Ready? Go.
Holly Holmes kicked the shit out Ronda Rousey. I guess Kevin Lee just got a kick knockout last night. Anderson Silva kicked Vito Belfort in the face. And then Mochita did the same thing to him. And,
All right.
okay.
So you got all four, Cheetah. Lou, give you 20 seconds
Nigga, what
on
the
the
fuck
clock.
you want? Yo, he just hold up.
Give you 20 seconds on the clock, Lou. You feel me? I'll give you 20 seconds on the clock. You already know what the question is. As many as you can. Kicking knockouts. Ready? Go.
I got bad memory. Conor McGregor kicked Jose Aldo, didn't he?
No, he didn't.
Damn it.
Oh shit. Oh, don't crack under pressure, Lou. Come on, Lou. Give me one, Lou. You didn't even say the one you just named.
Because he named it.
He didn't say he said Amanda?
He said, no.
Holly Holmes kicked Ronda
You said
Rousey.
Rousey. I thought you said Amanda Nunes.
Damn, Amanda Nunez kicked Holly Holmes.
Yeah, we've seen that.
Yeah.
Damn, I just said Amanda Nunez and Cyborg.
Right.
Holly Holm. I did forget that she kicked the shit out of Holly Holm.
She put hands and feet
She ended
on
Holly Holmes'
Cyborg.
career. Fuck that.
But I be forgetting the person that get kicked, and that's why I can't do that shit. Like it's like almost like a Thanos thing. For some reason, when you get knocked out, like your name disappears from my memory. I don't give a fuck. Somebody the fuck out.
Hey, yo, I really don't discredit a nigga when he get knocked out.
I don't.
I think it's tough. Like how Johnny Walker got knocked out last night. He went out hard.
But if
He
I
got
forget
clipped.
the loser, I can't hold it against you later. You get what I'm saying? Like if I forget that, yo, yeah, you got fucked up. Unless you had a real bad one. Alistair Overeem was one of my favorites and had a real bad one. So it was like, that's always going to be in my head.
Overeem died 2 straight fights.
No matter what, that shit always going to be in my head. That's why I try to, like, forget certain people. Like, I don't remember who Mariah's fucking need. I'm supposed to. Because I wanted to mention it on the show, but it was another good fighter. What's the name, Lawson? He was undefeated, fought last night.
The wrestler? No, that's the dude that Kevin Lee was fighting was the wrestler. Look it up, nigga. Google it.
Look it up. Look it up.
I'm going through it.
Go through the whole card.
I'm going through a marijuana situation. My whole brain, man.
You better get
I
it
know
back.
the last fight of the prelims was Johnny Walker and Corey Anderson, and that was a dope scrap.
Corey Anderson got out of character.
Yeah, I don't even think he did nothing wrong, yo. Yo be playing. Yeah, like the dude Johnny Walker be joking around so much, and then you know Corey Anderson like a hard hat lunch pail, we gotta go to work type dude. So I can understand why he took offense to how yo was joking around. Like, man, I'm not playing with you. You only want to walk around this bitch all day playing. Say you had a gun when you seen him, right? But yeah, yo went out there and ended him first round, knocked his ass out.
But all right, so we covered Jorge and Nate. That bullshit. Calvin Gastelum and Darren Till.
Darren Till was putting hands on Calvin Gastelum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hands and feet.
Darren Till definitely looked real good yesterday. Did he do that to Tyron
Yeah,
Woodley?
that Darren Till might be tough as shit at 85, yo. 185. Who came in that bitch big?
Yeah.
Big.
I would like to see him in Israel fight. That'd be a tough scrap. I got Israel putting hands and feet on him. He way more athletic than him, but
So what you thinking about
Yeah.
the potential Israel
Yoel.
yeah, you
Why
see,
you say see me some more?
I'm scared.
you seen what Jorge has said about that though?
Said don't.
He did not say that.
No, he said that nigga's life changed after they fight Yoel Romero.
He did say that.
Mm-hmm.
But he also said that people shouldn't sleep on Israel.
I ain't sleeping on him. I just know for a fact that you can beat Yoel Romero and still lose the fight in life.
Israel Adesanya is my second favorite UFC fighter. And I don't want to see him go through that. Because there's one thing I do understand. Yoel Romero's not fighting you for money. So what the fuck is he fighting you for? He really is just fighting you to destroy you. Because that's what he does.
Hey, yo, that's a great point. Get yourself a ding, sir. Hey, yo, this nigga just won $50 million or something like that.
Yo,
And
niggas
that,
say that same shit every time I bring yo up. It don't matter, yo. You think like the nigga don't feel the same way on Evelyn? Like he don't want to be the best nigga, period?
Nah, I'm not saying that I don't think both of them want to be the best nigga.
I'm not even talking about both of them. We already established yo just out here to fucking destroy shit. I think Israel want to be the best ever.
Yeah,
I mean, you gotta fight everybody.
but Yoel Romero,
That shit sound like scared talk.
it's not scared talk.
It just sounds
It's-
you're in the
it's
same division. I mean, we here to fight each other. Ain't ducking no right. We're in the same division.
I'm not saying duck no rat.
That
I'm
is
just
what
saying
y'all
maybe
saying.
you
I
be
mean-
a little more respectful.
Hey, yo,
about the way you.
he kind of just was. He kind of could have Floyd Mayweather around the situation a little bit. Yoel is like 41. But Joe is like the most dangerous 41-year-old on earth right now. Like, you kind of don't just want to call yo out like, oh, I ain't fighting him. I fight him on short notice. Nah, nigga, don't fight. You better have a camp. You better prepare for this nigga. Like, nigga.
I think it's crazy.
Nah, them niggas crazy. That one nigga crazy for still wanting to fight, and that other nigga crazy for not seeing that this nigga is crazy for still wanting to fight. And maybe you might need to prepare for this fight.
The thing that so this is the thing that like tripped me out. You feel me? Like you ask Cheatham, name animals he can beat, and this nigga say lions and tigers. You feel me? Like motherfuckers be think you had the same situation on the football shit. Talking to Ray today. It's like yo, niggas be feeling like they unbeatable. You feel me? But when another nigga say that shit, like, you act like the nigga ain't supposed to feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, the nigga wants some wreck. He not if nobody else want to fight yo and yo want to be the best, you feel him like that's the way to be the best. Beat yo. And if he can't beat yo, guess what? You needed that fight. You ain't the best.
If I ask Cheatham if he could be the lion, Cheatham is going to tell me he could be the lion. But Cheatham ain't about to go find a lion to square up with.
All right,
like
and
Israel Adesanya is
he
going
ain't no
to
lion.
find a lion.
He ain't no
to square
lion.
up with.
He don't feel he feel like he another fucking human being just like me, and he think he better.
Yeah, I feel you.
I mean,
I
I
feel
fuck
that.
a line up for
I
real.
fuck
Like, I don't
with
know what the
Israel,
fuck y'all
bro.
talking about.
Like
He-
I told you, he's my second favorite UFC fighter. But I also know that what Cheatham said is true. You can win,
Oh.
and then your career can be changed. So
With the exception of Ben Askren, any motherfucker, if you fighting you in your weight class, you should feel like you the best, especially if you the champ.
you know what I'm saying? With the exception.
Hey yo, Ben Askren got that Cassidy confidence. He talking about like, yeah, well, I made some mistakes, but it don't mean that I'm bad, and it don't mean that I can't be the best in the world. Like, in whose mind? Like, what the fuck is you talking about? You mean to tell me you almost died 3 straight times in the ring, and you still think it's a possibility for you to be the best in the world? Nah, bro. Calm yourself.
That nigga's high.
Hi.
I don't know what he's seeing. Most likely stars.
Obviously not the footage.
Yeah, I'm sitting here looking at these fight cards. I don't remember this Lyman Good and Chance Brown. I don't know. I don't want to mess his name up. But yeah, I don't remember that fight. Or Jennifer Maya and Caitlin. Oh, I do remember that fight. Yeah, I don't remember that fight. But no, I'm saying I remember it. I don't remember what the fuck happened in it. You dig what I'm saying? But I do remember Andre Orlovsky getting put to sleep by the dude from South America. Big black dude, looked like Derek Lewis Jr. Like, yo gonna be tough. I want to see them scrap. That shit gonna look like 2 silverbacks. Then the dude Brad Tavares got knocked out by the dude with the head kick. That was dope. The dude Shane Burgos, was fighting a dude named Amir Khani. I was tripping out that shit for real, but he was getting clipped up. It was bleeding in the first round, and thugged them next 2 rounds out. Was a savage. That was a tough ass performance. The dude Shane Burgos, that was tough. But then the next
Amir Khani thing is kind of funny.
he named Makwan Amir Khani.
That's kind of funny. I'm sitting there thinking, didn't Amir Khan start getting knocked out?
Nah, but he beat Yo to a pulp. He was hitting Yo with like body shots and all that shit for real. Yeah, he put hands out. He put hands and feet on Yo.
Bloody Pope.
Yeah, and Derek Lewis kind of lost last night, but he won. He was hitting him with big shots for real, but I think Yo hit Yo more. I think
Yeah, it was weird.
main man hit him more.
Like, the Derek Lewis fight, I think he won because he had that one post-fight interview.
Mm-hmm.
Shit could take you a long way, man.
Like, cause I rewatched it on YouTube, and it kind of I'm a fan of Derek Lewis, so I ain't mad that he got the W, but
Barely.
I'm watching it like, well, where in the fuck did like where's the W in this at? Because Yo almost had him in the submission. He definitely almost broke that bitch, and then it was impressive how Derek Lewis got up out of it. He bench pressed him in the air and popped up, hit him with a combo after that, but it just seemed like Derek Lewis was fighting timid as shit. It seemed like he could have been got him out of there.
Yeah, I mean, Derek Lewis winning is like when the Ravens, the other team get pass interference called on them and you didn't see it, but you be like,
So you know what I like to see? I like to see the baby Derek Lewis versus Greg Hardy.
I would love to see that. I want to see baby Derek Lewis and Greg Hardy.
that should probably be, you might have put that in existence.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he was just
I
on
hope he
this
did.
card,
I hope.
They bringing Greg Hardy up how they is. Yeah, bro, you might have just put that into existence.
Yeah, I hope he do. Did you see him?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Yo knocked the nigga out by accident.
No, I don't think I seen that.
Andre Orlovsky and
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Andre Orlovsky, they was like, fight. Andre Orlovsky started throwing all these crazy ass, wild ass punches, and Yo just was moving back and said, off. That shit was crazy for real. Yo Thanos this nigga like, no. And Yo just went to sleep.
Night.
I was like, oh, okay. They said he's 6-0, 6 knockouts.
I see why.
Derek Lewis and France.
Hey, yo, it didn't even look like he hit him hard, for real. It just looked, hey, yo, the shit that I noticed about him first, for real, I'm sitting there watching it, and while they announcing his name, you know how the UFC fighters kind of give you they little, you know what they do. They little pre-fight slick shit. You dig what I'm saying? They might even be bouncing a little bit, throwing punches and combos and shit. This nigga, they was just like, from South America, da-da-da-da-da. He just was sitting there like, like, why am I here? I'm trying to go home. I'm going to kill this thing. They got me out here in front of all these fucking people. And then when he knocked him out, Yo ain't even celebrate. Yo just walked back over to his corner like, can we go home now? It just was like, nigga, I do this all the time. Y'all knew I was going to come out here and do this shit for real. Remember when I knocked out that goat? Like, like, yo, he just seemed like an extra savage for real. Like, nigga, like I knocked the whole elephant to sleep. Stop playing with me.
Extra savage.
Extra savage.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to put it on here for real.
Put it on there for real. I can see it. So I was asleep.
It was out like a light.
Yeah.
Like a light, slept through the fight.
Like, and I wasn't like sleep. I like unconscious. You feel me?
I'm trying to wake this nigga up like, nigga, you missing the shit. Nigga, he sleep. When the nigga Johnny Walker got knocked out, I was like, oh my, no, you wasn't there when Johnny Walker got knocked out, did he? That was you? Or was you?
Hold up, man. You got there after.
I don't know, but whatever.
Still sleep by the time I got there.
When I think you got up at the Derek Lewis fight.
He got up when I walked in.
I was just getting up.
Yeah.
Who you coming with?
Derek Lewis.
Oh, okay. All right.
Derek Lewis on the Derek Lewis fight that I walked in.
Yeah, I feel like I was asleep for like 2 hours.
What is this nigga name? I'm going to write Andre
At least
Orlovsky.
an hour.
He said, "What is this nigga name?" But yeah, yo.
Thanks.
The game tonight. Wow,
What game?
Looking at the Ravens and the Patriots.
Tough.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, we ain't talking about Canelo. either.
kill him. Oh.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, Canelo. Oh shit, here it go right here. Oh, I'm gonna meet main man because I don't know who he is.
You don't know who that is?
Nah.
Yo, tripping.
Oh man, this not a video. Oh, that's a good button.
Yeah. Definitely.
Oh, here it go. Here it go. All right.
Yes, sir.
Fucked up ass YouTube shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, baby Derek Lewis.
Damn.
Watch. There you go. Off.
Mm.
You see him? Yo, he really just was like, no. Off.
Boom.
And Yo stopped in his tracks. It was like, you ever seen them videos where the line be charging and the nigga shoot the line and the line momentum just make him keep running even though his whole body just said, bruh.
Check this out. My fucking strategy is going to be jab, right, hook to the back of the ear. Because that seems to put niggas down.
Yeah, bro.
I've been seeing a lot of niggas go down on that back of the ear shit. I'm thinking that's why I need to start hitting niggas at.
Tell him shoot you in the medulla oblongata. You ain't gonna feel shit. Who was that? Oh, Chris Chris Tucker, one of the Chris Tucker movies.
Hey yo,
Shoot him in the medulla oblongata.
the crazy shit is niggas at the crib after the whole Jorge Masvidal and Nate Diaz shit went down.
Shenanigans.
That shit was foolishness. Everybody just got up and left. I damn near forgot about it. But then, so I don't know what made me just check, like, oh, let me see who won this Canelo fight for real, because we forgot this shit was on. I wasn't even paying attention. Fight wasn't even started yet. They hadn't even walked down. So I'm just like, all right, well, let me watch this shit.
Yo, 1 o'clock in the morning.
1 o'clock in the morning.
1 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, yo, that shit made me just realize that all that tainted meat shit, Canelo is on fucking steroids, bro. He is on steroids. Whole time, this nigga Kovalev, I understand it's not the same Kovalev and all that other shit. He a little older, for real. I dig that. But you got a taller, longer. I guess he's more experienced at 175. He's used to carrying that weight. And he throwing jabs at Canelo, and he not trying to kill him with the jabs, but he tapping him. And Canelo is just walking him down like the fucking Terminator at the biggest weight class he's ever been in. How the fuck? So, and he hitting him with these body shots, right? So, it's like he going up top, and then the body shot would just be like a crushing blow. Bow, right? So you can see that Kovalev is like, whew, I don't want that no more. So, he ends up weighing Kovalev down, and he knock him out in the 11th round. But the shit that stood out to me, it kind of made me be like, whoa, this is crazy. He still was as strong in the 11th round than he was in the first. The shit he knocked him out with was brutal. You dig what I'm saying? Felt like it was like some fight night shit. He fell like flat up against the ropes, like he ain't fall through. He felt like he couldn't fall through. He was flat as shit up against the ropes. And I'm like, wow, like how in the 11th round, just put the bigger dude to sleep. Yeah, he's still going to Chipotle in Mexico.
All that shit.
Hey, yo, I'm pretty much.
So, who the nigga we just watched? That Triple G we was just watching?
Oh.
A nigga fought like 2 weeks ago or something like that.
Oh, yeah, Triple G.
All right. So, like, they like the dazzling guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, do you think, like, niggas is like, all right, listen. Y'all niggas is the face of this bullshit. You feel me? And Triple G didn't really do what we thought he was going to do. So, we need him to be able to do exactly what we need him to do. Niggas just be letting some shit slide.
Like the juice?
What the juice?
Yeah, I think he be juicing. Hey, yo, you can't convince me he ain't. He already got tested. He already tested hot at one point in time.
And the sanctioning bodies is Johnny Cochran.
They ironed that shit over. And then it ain't like I ain't believe it last time. Remember in the early shows, I kind of used to be like, "Nah, yo, it was tainted meat, yo."
Yeah, nigga, I know.
But I always knew it was steroids. I was a fan of Canelo at that point in time. But now since this franchise shit and all that other shit going on for real, and this nigga moving up 15 different weight classes and still strong as a motherfucker, it's like, bruh, are you trying? He fought last night at light heavyweight. Light heavyweight.
Yeah.
You know it's only two more weight classes, right?
He cruiserweight and heavyweight.
Is he trying to fight Deontay Wilder?
Please, dude.
I don't think so.
Then we know if you on. What's the name or not?
Is this nigga jealous that Andy Ruiz is the first Mexican champion, heavyweight champion? Like I feel like he is. Yo, if this nigga go up one more weight class, I don't give a fuck who he fight. He might be the GOAT, yo. He go up one more weight class. If he go to heavyweight for real, I don't know. Mexico, anything. Hands, whatever you want to call it. Go, yeah. That shit tough, yo. That shit tough as a bitch.
Look, he went to Manny Pacquiao like he made it a hot song. line, I made it a hot song, nigga. I'm going to keep this shit going.
I want him to fight Deontay Wilder.
I want that nigga to fight.
You'll fuck around and beat him, too. That shit fucking crazy.
He'll fuck around and sleep. If he don't go to sleep, he definitely on steroids.
Hey, yo, can you imagine the body shots he gonna give Deontay Wilder? Yeah.
No,
yo.
I can't because I could
He
see
gotta
Deontay
get to his
Wilder
body
punching
first.
that nigga from across the ring. You think
Don't you
you think
dripping,
it
young.
looked crazy when he did it against
Deontay Wilder ain't got the greatest boxing skills in the world. He just super, super strong.
Yo, man, they super strong. He gonna be much longer than yo.
And outside of super strong,
He already
he's much
fight
longer
wild.
than yo.
Hey, yo, everybody that he's been fighting has been bigger than him.
He don't.
Everybody. Canelo is short as shit compared to everybody he be fighting. That's why it's crazy that he keep going up all these weight classes.
Deontay Wilder is not great footwork by any means, but he is athletic footwork.
Yeah,
Like,
it's athletic.
Yeah, like his feet move. They don't move the way that you may want them to technically for boxing skill, but your feet move. Like he's going to be able to get away, and then he's going to hit you with that Euro step he hits the Vern with. And we're going to see fucking Canelo's soul rise unless them drugs is hitting right. If them drugs is hitting right, ain't nothing you could do.
Hey, yo, watch how he walking him down, though.
Yeah, it was a much bigger guy.
What the fuck? Nigga, he is fighting at light heavyweight.
Yo, like,
And yo, just watch how he hitting him with these body shots. It was like he wasn't even trying to hit him. It wasn't even trying to hit him in the head.
What's the second round?
Yeah.
that's
Yo, he was walking him down.
yeah, yo.
That shit look kind of weird.
Hell
for
of a
real.
drug. Hell of a drug, yo. It looked like Brody walking yo down a couple weeks ago.
Yo,
Hey, yo,
Like, why am I smaller than you?
can we get to the 11th round?
damn, that was dope.
Yeah, dope as a bitch. Dope as a bitch.
Yes, sir.
But
Hey, yo, watch the knockout, though.
Well, you gotta talk while we watch.
yeah, they can't hear nor see none of this.
So you can't
Oh.
just be quiet as a bitch.
Well, 11th round.
Let me hear your play-by-play.
11th round. Canelo pressing Kovalev. Kovalev just came over the top with the overhand, I guess, right? And he's tapping away Kovalev. Kovalev moving back, throwing shots. He just mixed it up a little bit. 1-2, up 1-2 with an uppercut. Canelo ducking all that shit. And just send him back 2 big-ass bombs. Canelo still walking him down like the fucking Terminator. Just hit him with a left hook and then a right hook. And now Kovalev is hugging the bottom 2 ropes.
And this is why I want to get the Patreon.
Yo,
poppin'.
he do look. How old is he? Ooh,
Like 35.
oh, man, yo,
Back in the day,
that's crazy.
random idea, but I have it every time we watching sports. And we
Yo,
doing the podcast
yo
shit.
is ripped.
Oh.
Ba-
Canelo.
Back in the day, they had an option for watching UFC where Snoop Dogg was the color commentary guy. Like on the UFC app, it was like it was a way to get Snoop Dogg's commentary. That's something I want us to do. When we had live fights, to do a color commentary that we can have our listeners, kind of like the fight companion joint that Joe Rogan be doing.
Yeah.
I get you.
Cause real nigga color commentary would be a dope ass thing just to have for sports in general. Imagine if you didn't have to listen to Marv Albert while you was watching basketball, and you'd be like,
Hey, yo,
LeBron is busting their ass.
Hey, yo,
Like-
I kind of enjoy Marv Albert, though. I just feel like if you let Marv Albert say what he want to say for real, oh my goodness, look at this. James Harden with his fucking travel.
yeah. Like, but,
Hey, yo, you ever heard the white dude that be doing them?
yeah. I
Yo,
forget
funny
his
as a
name.
bitch.
Bob, something.
Yo, funny
Bob
than him.
McNair, McAdoo.
I don't know.
It's Bob Mc something. Yeah, I know who you talking about.
Yeah, he funny than a motherfucker. I like him.
This dude on YouTube got the football ones every week, highlights, funny joints. What is his name? Chiseled Adonis. Little funny, like he a Steelers fan, but he do all of that like color commentary for the highlights, be talking shit about the players. Little dope shit like that. But I think that's where we moving to in the future though. Like people want to have options of what they want to hear while they're doing it, and with technology making it available, I figured it'd be dope for us to just hop on it early.
All right, random shit. In the barbershop yesterday, we was talking to my homeboy Cam for real. We were just talking about money and shit like that for real. This isn't random. This ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And he was like, yeah, yo, he was like, yeah, yo, it's a big difference between $1 million and $1 billion for real. Like, yeah, I mean, this, that, and the third. So he was like, hey, yo, if you could just count in seconds for real, how many seconds do you think, like, how many days do you think it take to get 1 million seconds? How many y'all think?
I have no fucking idea.
To get 1 million seconds. 1 million seconds, how many days you think that is? It's 12. How many days do you think 1 billion is?
If it's 12 days to get to 1 million, it should be 1,200 days to get to 1 billion.
32 years. Fuck yeah. It take 32 years. Like, that's the difference between 1 million and 1 billion. It take 12.
Million,
It take. Hey, yo, this nigga said,
12,000.
yo,
12,000. That's my.
no, look it up, yo. It take, counting by seconds. Like, it take, to have 1 billion seconds, takes 32, it's 32 years.
So I should have had like 1 billion second pardon.
That'd have been hard.
Too late.
But what's the name is what's the name? 1 million seconds is 12 days. That's crazy as shit. That's a big ass fucking difference. That shit just had me tripping.
Yeah. That shit seemed unreal for real.
I know, right? That shit crazy though. Like, damn. So niggas like, what's the dude that own the Amazon? Richest nigga in the world right now? Jeff Bezos. Yeah, what he got? 64. What he got? Like 64 billion or something like that?
Yeah. No, hell no. Well, he should be technically at 80 something after the divorce.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
He was a little bit less than the richest man on earth. That's how much she took. She took just enough for you not to be the richest nigga on earth no more for a couple days.
Yeah, he gonna get that back.
For a couple days.
Who?
His wife, they got divorced, and he was worth, when they got divorced, he was worth 143.
Who wife?
Jeff Bezos was married.
Oh.
And he was worth like 140 billion, something like that. I think it was like the highest it ever got was 143.
Damn.
And then they got divorced, and then his net worth went down to like 80 something. So he the second richest person on earth for he probably back up now.
Hey, yo, that sucks so bad, yo. To have to get somebody. Hey, yo, he's a billionaire, yo. He could have just gave her if he gave her $1 billion, she wouldn't have just been able to live an amazing life. We just said it take fucking 32 years to get 1 million seconds. He gave you, a billion seconds.
I'm gonna ask you this question. How many millions can you spend in 1 second?
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you count as spending it?
Hey, yo. I ain't never had nothing close to nothing that close to nothing. I ain't had that much money on a game.
I know, but you can add it up and see how actually paying stuff off rather than financing it, you can go through $1 million quick as a bitch.
I be having coke and dope and all that shit on Grand Theft Auto, nigga. I don't never be having that much money.
Think about it like this: if you had $1 million,
I don't give a
you was buying a house
Bitch, you ain't looking like I care.
live, like you was the house to keep
You
for the rest of
stupid.
your life. You gonna spend 300,000, 400,000.
What up, Calvin?
Money gone. Like $1 million, really. You might have, if you added all the money you've ever gotten in your life, you might have had $1 million if you never spent nothing.
Well,
Nah, son.
that's neither here nor there. 'Cause
Nah, son.
I ain't got it.
How could you go through life and not spend nothing?
My net worth right now is probably negative.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that it's possible. I'm saying like if you were to add it up, like all the money that you made, that you had your hands on pass through, like you might have hit that number for real, but we don't count it like that.
This include full and part-time jobs?
Full and part-time jobs.
Okay. I still don't think I had $1 million, but you know.
I don't think I had no million.
No.
I don't know. I might be like,
You might have.
I might be close.
You might be a millionaire right now, Cheatham. You
No.
ain't even know it.
I don't know. I wish I did, nigga. Nah.
Bitch, you guessing.
Whew.
But shit, yo, Kovalev, you think it's time to be done?
Nah, he just got the fucking beat by the juice. Look at that man standing there in the 11th round. He's standing strong. His feet solid.
Yo, Ray hit his ass again.
You feel me? He don't even look tired.
Hey, yo. Yeah, yo. He going to them Chipotles in motherfucking Nicaragua.
He got the juice.
Holiday got the sounds. Well, both of them got sounds.
Don't put me out there.
What they say is not enough sounds, or what they say about the sounds?
No, I think Calvin finds the sounds amusing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I can't really hear him, so I don't be pushing him.
My nigga.
Nah, I can hear yours.
My nigga.
It's the same volume, though. My brother, do you have your phone turned all the way up?
Let me see.
This nigga Lou always want all the sounds for itself.
No, I didn't.
He didn't have his phone
I
turned
didn't.
all the way up.
This nigga always trying to blame it on Lou, and Lou ain't never did nothing wrong, yo.
Yo, I actually never blamed anything on Lou. What I said was I stopped
He said he
pushing out
couldn't hear.
buttons because I couldn't hear him.
And niggas always stopping pushing buttons because they can't hear.
I'm legally blind. P.O.P. all the time.
Legally deaf for a second.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yo, I think they definitely need to look into Canelo and his blood samples.
I'm about to start taking some steroids.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
oh yeah.
The
Little juice.
cream of the clear. Like,
Huh?
what you get a little Balco going?
Uh-huh.
Get a little Barry Bonds? Huh?
Yeah, little shot.
Little
Yeah.
Mark McGuire?
Mm.
Some Sammy Sosa? Not Sammy Sosa. You don't want to come back with
Little LeBron.
LeBron
Isn't
needs shots in
overused.
it. He needs steroids in his head.
LeBron.
got
That's why his hair probably do it for real.
I think LeBron is one of the first people ever to gene juice, and I don't think they can test for that shit yet. Like how they be talking about, you got that shit now where you can kind of fuck with your genes and stem cells and do different things and all of that shit. He probably one of the first people ever to do that. His mother just ain't tell nobody. He was made in the lab.
Or yeah, I was going to say that they mixed sugar, spice, and everything nice in that lab for real. And
Well,
the Powerpuff Girls got a big ass
Well-
brother for real.
honestly, your mother was fucking Delonte West, and I don't think that she was that smart to do all that.
You know what I mean? You know how they be testing on people in the hood?
Why she had to not be smart because she was fucking Delonte West.
Delonte West.
Let's look
Don't
at
say
him
that,
now.
Lou. Fuck.
Where is he at now?
He ain't about that life no more.
Where they at,
I
though?
ain't even going. I'm gonna let you go out on that ledge, Trey. Go ahead.
What ledge?
Hey
I
yo,
don't want to say it like that.
honestly,
That's
I
what I'm
think
thinking.
LeBron had something to do with Delonte West losing his goddamn mind. Even though he was on that motorcycle with them guns for real,
So listen.
going nowhere.
So listen, if they wasn't homeboys and they were just teammates, it's cool for you to be busting your mother.
No. Under no circumstances. A nigga mom's son? Like, mom's?
Hey yo,
The
hey yo,
friendship-
your mother make her own goddamn decisions,
yo. Talk
yo.
about, yo, the
Who
friendship-
can tell
yo,
their mother
no,
not to
yo,
go do something
no,
with
yo.
somebody?
If we friends, yo, and you bust my mother, yo, we are not gonna be friends no more.
Hey,
Mom.
hey yo, I would just be like, ew. Like,
No, yo, no,
yo, that's the type of shit you into? Yeah, well, all right.
no, sir.
21.
Absolutely not.
21.
Mama, I love you.
Oh, my God. Like, the fact that LeBron didn't kill yo shows that LeBron should get some type of humanitarian award.
LeBron can't kill him. That nigga is unkillable, my nigga. That nigga was on a motorcycle with a book bag full of guns. You think LeBron just want to throw hands with this nigga?
Do you think he want to throw hands with LeBron?
No.
You are right. That's a real
I was
topic.
about to say, like, you just gotta make sure he don't get to him.
Man, LeBron wasn't playing with this nigga. He keep pulling up to work on the same motorcycle with a book bag on.
Yo, Gilbert Arenas.
With his mother on the back.
Gilbert Arenas had the straps too, but at the same time, LeBron made Gilbert Arenas' career go bad. So
Yo, that nigga Gilbert Arenas had him in the locker room. Like, look, nigga, I told you I wasn't playing.
Shit, the
everybody
nigga
knew Gilbert-
Critton, was the one that was really with the shit though.
Well,
Yo actually caught a body after that. So
Yeah.
Gilbert Arenas should have been washing his motherfucking mouth.
I don't
because
know.
that nigga really wasn't playing with him.
You gotta line it up though. Gilbert Arenas might just be so much of a real nigga that Joe was like, you know what?
I'ma
I ain't
fall
gonna do
back
that.
on this one.
Because you just heard the interview where when Matt Barnes thought he was about to go to jail, who did he call?
Yo,
Gilbert Arenas.
He said he called him to bail him out. Yo called his homeboy with the money. Hey yo, I know you got it. You
All his
then you
homeboys got the money.
I'm sure he knew.
Hey yo,
Yo,
nah.
he knew what homeboy he was calling, yo. Yeah, yo.
No, he called a retired NBA player that he know got the money because Orlando still owe him $30 million. So he
Nah.
like, hey yo, nigga, look,
Nah, yo.
need you come bail
think,
me out, bro.
You think Gilbert the only nigga that
I'm
he could have called?
guarantee you right now in this nigga's cell
Without-
phone, if you added up the bank accounts in this nigga's cell phone, you could pay blacks reparations.
Listen,
Like-
now,
like,
I'm
nah,
pretty sure.
He could have called anybody.
I'm pretty sure that in Matt Barnes' phone, wherever Gilbert's name is saved, it's like a 100 next to it, and then some kind of violent action like a fist or like a emoji gun. His emojis is lit next to his name. I'm sure, like, it ain't just it don't just say Gilbert. You feel? It probably doesn't say Gilbert. Killer Gilla. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna say something crazy.
You bought a gun. Gilbert Arenas bought the bag of guns, and he was like, pick some. And you was like,
You stupid.
Nah, yo, that the way they said it happened was Gilbert Arenas was like, nigga, I play with them guns. And he was like, nigga, what's up? What make you think I ain't got mine? And he was like, well, nigga, what's up? He pulled his shit out, and yo came off the hip. They both had the straps.
dope. They said Gilbert had a bag of guns at the arena.
Well, guess what? Main man, after the Gilbert situation, went and whacked the nigga.
That mean main man was about the business or whatnot, but at the same time, Gilbert had no fear of you clearly being about the business, but then you wasn't about the business when Gilbert was right there.
I mean, yo just ain't whack him. Ain't nobody saying he wasn't
Yo,
thinking about it.
But like yo could have whacked the unsuspecting, caught off guard person. You feel me?
Nah, yo was banging. Yo was a crip. Yo was doing crip shit. Hey, so why you just get so quiet, yo?
Yo, moving on.
Hey yo, the music just killed it. The music just killed it. Hey yo.
In other news,
Oh man, that was funny as shit. That was funny as shit.
Yo, what's the score gonna be tonight, Trey?
it's 32 to 25.
Us.
Us.
That 25 is a nasty number.
Yep.
That means, nope. Can you get the
Yep.
a safety?
I don't know how it's gonna happen. You asked
alright.
me to fucking.
Oh, I'm sorry. The number threw me off, but in any
Niggas
event,
miss field goals.
This nigga
all type
Lou
of
was over
shit.
this bitch doing long division.
I'm sitting there thinking like, nigga, somebody about to fuck up. Like it's about to be a nasty game.
25. 7. All right,
But
7.
at the end of the day,
21.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't-
gonna be nasty.
I don't give a fuck what this. I think I'm just ready. You feel me? I'm ready to be there to support my team, no matter what the final score is. But I think we got the tools to beat these niggas, and we need to go out there and beat these niggas. Put that first loss in their record, and really make a fucking statement.
and y'all ain't played nobody. Stop being so goddamn confident. Like, your division is utter garbage.
Nobody. Y'all ain't played nobody.
Yes, sir.
Nothing. What the right was talking to fucking Hurricane. You played nothing. Nobody's. It's
You are
fucking
nothing, you are a fool, and you are a waste of time. Good night.
Facts. Where did you get that button from?
This nigga is killing it today.
Yeah, yo, like,
Thanks.
that division is trash. They have the worst division in the history of football.
Thanks. Thanks.
Worst division in the history of football. And they talking big shit, yo. Now, they do got the better record against the Ravens, but this is a different Ravens team.
It's prime time.
And this is prime time.
We went all black.
And we got on the all-black jersey. No, I don't know why, but for some reason, the Ravens just play different in the all-black jerseys. It's like you can play like a Raven, and then you play like a Raven in the all-black.
Yeah, on the when they got the all black on, they play like they strapped.
Yeah, like
Remember that movie, The Last Boy Scout,
No.
with Damon Wayans and Bruce Willis, I think,
Yes.
something like that.
Yes.
And the nigga, the running back owed them niggas some money, so they like, yo, you gotta throw the game, or we gonna kill your people with some shit like that. So yo break like a mean ass Ricky Williams 99-yard run for real. He shaking niggas, he running niggas over and all that other shit. So then he get into the second level. And he starts saying the safety in the corner coming down, I guess, for real. And then yo pull a gun out from under his pants and start shooting these niggas. Pow, pow. But he's still running and shaking niggas and doing all that. He's like, pow, pow. But yo scored.
I'm sure.
Yo won.
Yeah, yo.
I'm sure. But, like, how did that go after that?
He killed himself. He said, ain't life a bitch. Shot himself in the head.
That was a crazy run, though.
That was a tough run, for real. He was literally out that bitch killing.
Beast mode.
Hey yo, I honestly think of when I seen it like not too long ago for real, and I was like, damn, I know Aaron Hernandez was probably thinking about doing this his whole career.
He's stupid.
Yo, that's the second time Aaron Hernandez came up today.
For real?
Yeah. We was talking about your, always at our sponsor at our football game. They was talking about, Ray was talking about your story.
Yeah, right. I mean, Aaron Hernandez shit crazy. Like, Aaron Hernandez should have a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a weak ass, gay ass movie for real. I don't think I want to see that shit.
Oh,
They
it's
gonna make
be
him.
on Lifetime.
They gonna make him like Omar.
Oh,
Yo, Aaron Hernandez
man, Omar.
definitely make you evaluate what you call a friend, because he was a terrible friend.
The worst type of
No.
friend on earth.
You got a friend in me.
Not that
Absolutely
nigga.
not.
Not
Yeah.
You
that
got a
nigga.
friend in me. Yo, Aaron Hernandez definitely was a different type situation, yo. I just knew for a fact, like, when they was like, yeah, Aaron Hernandez killing these niggas, I was in my mind, I was like, nah, he not doing that. And then they was like, nah, he really killing people. Like, whoa, shit, he killing people. Then next thing you know, they was like, yeah, he killing people because he was a faggot. Whoa, shit. Aaron Hernandez, fuck you doing, buddy?
That nigga's out there. You trip.
Other niggas apparently.
Yeah, yo was tripping like a motherfucker. Well, what we about to go to the smoke break?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, Calvin. Yeah, Calvin. Hey, Calvin, you gotta call up one day, yo. Fuck you up too.
Is this the Calvin?
CJ,
D. Calvin.
Bacon Kid.
Yo, I had to go to court in North Carolina one time, and at the court, I went and got up with Calvin, me, Newport, and another friend that you don't fuck with no more,
I don't fuck with him.
and somebody else. Yeah, but it was cool. You feel me? Bro held us down. Gave us a place to chill for a minute, and that's what friends are for.
I remember Calvin started a gang rivalry over niggas' lockers. Yep. Pink lockers versus green lockers.
Well,
Yep. I had a pink locker.
smoke
We
break.
was hard.
Reasons to unify.
We was hard.
We gonna keep our smoke break brief today. But I did want to leave you guys with a new release from Trey Holiday,
MC Square.
produced by my man, audio by Austin. You can find this song on all streaming platforms, SoundCloud, all that good shit. Holidays, Halloween, Havoc. Whoop.
One.
I guess they wouldn't want. 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 Holidays,
Stone cold stunner, stone cold stunner. Stone cold stunner, stone cold stunner. Step outside, get respect. Bitches see me, break their necks. Got no choice but to flex. When you about to run them checks, I'm a stone cold stunner.
Yeah, we back. We just trying, you know what I mean, do some little quick chat real quick.
Yeah.
Why the music wasn't popping right, you know what I mean?
Because we want the best for y'all.
The best for y'all.
I don't give a fuck. Wow. I'm lying. I'm joking, actually.
Wow.
That is pretty cool, though, that I would say such a thing. Shrink, blankety blank. Oh, this nigga Lou is on the fucking phone. Trying to make me think. Going to my sink. The vomit. Clean it up with comment.
Well, I know what I want
Earth
to
is
talk
my
about.
planet.
My bad, nigga, that was my mama, nigga.
First and foremost, I want to say shout out to my black people. You feel me? Yesterday, I attended the City Poly tailgate that was located at Poly, and it was a very nice affair. You had a whole lot of black people representing their schools, both City and Poly. Me, in typical Trey Holiday fashion, I showed up in my Milford Mill hoodie because, you know, it's just something about when you representing your set. I just got to make sure niggas don't get it confused. You feel me? So I was in that bitch. You feel me? I had a fucking great time. I didn't see no incidents. It was peaceful, fun, electric slides, and all other kind of Negro rituals, shit like that.
Negro rituals.
I love Negro rituals.
Yeah, I've been a few times. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Next year, I plan to prepare way better.
You're gonna have a section. You're gonna have a tent and a grill.
I'm having a Milford tent. You know what I'm saying? Is you gonna be down or no?
I'm in there.
He'll bluff him.
I don't know.
Cause that shit be doing the hours you work.
I'm bluffing.
I know.
Yeah, I'm bluffing.
One thing for sure, if y'all don't know Cheatham not missing work for shit. You feel me? If it's between whatever and work, if it don't start and end with bug, it ain't happening. That's a motherfucking fact. He might leave out that bitch a little bit early, but that's the most you gonna get out that nigga. For sure.
And I leave out of there early sometimes because I get there earlier for real, so I put in the time. Yep. Pretty much. I mean, hey, yo, nigga been doing this shit for fucking 13 years now, for real. 14 years.
Yeah, you like a veteran.
Hell yeah.
Definitely a veteran.
What's your favorite pair of clippers?
I guess I've been using the same shit for years, so I use the seniors and the gray Andes that everybody else use.
Why you don't get nothing else?
Stuck in my ways.
Word.
Why I had to learn some new shit? I know how that shit work already. I can take that shit apart with my eyes closed.
Some shit is an industry standard, I'm guessing, like most industries, because it just might be the best, like Pro Tools. Like, it's just industry
It's better
standard.
shit now. They got a bunch of cordless shit and all type of shit now, for real. That shit seem cool.
The cool features, but is it gonna work the way that you need it?
It's just like some shit just be, I don't know, like a comfort zone. You dig what I'm saying? Like some trimmers is heavier than other ones. Some of them too light, and then it be like a transition to using them. I'd be like, damn, these bitches is light as a motherfucker. I feel like my hands is moving too fast for real. And then some of them be like, damn, these bitches is heavy. Like them Nas bevel joints.
Yeah.
They were awful.
You
Like-
got some?
Nah, I've used them before though. They awful. Like I would never pay fucking $300 for them damn clippers. They are awful. They big as shit.
Damn,
To be some trimmers?
Signature fade with the bevel blade.
Hey yo, to be some trimmers, yo, them bitches is bigger than these fucking beer bottles.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like you gotta hold them bitches too wide. Like you know when I be holding the clippers, I be holding them bitches like.
Like an artist, nigga. You be
I don't want to have to be like.
Lightsaber.
Yeah, that
turning
shit
into a
crazy.
power tool rather than some clippers and shit.
Yeah, nah, nigga, them bitches like some hedge trimmers. Like I don't need to use them.
I don't need them. No.
You gotta go to work on Myron's hair.
Oh, Myra's feet.
You gotta go to work on Myron's hair.
So I want to run like another fade. You know what I'm saying? My man Louis' birthday is tomorrow. So I'm going to run my fade on the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Cheatham had back-to-back birthdays, which we've only had for 33 years. But anyway, and we got to fucking really turn up in this motherfucker, man. We got to get smoked out And you feel me? Lil Young really drank, so I guess that really don't matter. But then I kind of make it worse because, like, your birthday tomorrow, we couldn't even really get lit on the show, and that kind of sucks.
It's always Wednesday. Like, everybody be talking to me lately like I'm supposed to celebrate my birthday for the whole month. You know how I carry the shit. It's just another day. But it's always Wednesday, yo. Like, shit ain't just lined up. The stars ain't aligned for the smoking in the venue, unfortunately.
Yeah,
And
unfortunately.
I drink a little bit with you Wednesday, something, yo. Tuesdays.
I'm almost nervous for you to drink.
I don't know why, yo. I've
'Cause-
drank with you niggas
Because of that
before.
one time when you was trying to open that bid.
Oh yeah. Hey yo, this nigga Lou was trying to open the bed like that bitch had to, like he needed the jaws of life for them joints for real.
Fort Knox.
I'm like, nigga, it's a twist top. Yo, like,
Nigga hands was sweating
Right.
and motherfucking
nigga just said,
niggas hands was sweating. I was high, so I wasn't like, yo, why don't you just use your shirt, yo? Just use your shirt.
Yeah, it's all good. Life happens to all of us.
Yo, that shit was funny though. Seeing Cheatham face when I was fucking twisting that shit, I looked at Cheatham like, and Cheatham was looking at me like, nigga, what is going on over there?
A glitch.
I'm high. The shit keeps slipping. I'm normally like, yo, normally I can power through this.
hey yo, I was watching this episode of King of Queens one day, and him and his wife was in the car. She driving, she trying to parallel park, and she like going back and forth like 30 times in the car. Like, that's what I'm sitting there looking like, what are you doing, sir? Like, nigga, this shit is crazy.
It is what it is. We turn up often, yo.
Yeah.
We turn up like it's a nigga birthday from time to time when it's nobody's birthday and it's just somebody scrapping or something, yo. I ain't really too pumped about the birthday thing. It's another day.
Well, I treat fight night like it's somebody's birthday.
Yeah.
So,
You might as well get the celebration of life out the way just in case somebody. No,
Oh,
What would you
shit,
call
we live in
last
Baltimore. Last night was dope until the end. Then it ended it was a catastrophe.
so what was the bigger win? What was more significant? How that last fight ended or the rest of the card?
Shit, it's hard to not say how that last fight ended. It's the last thing that happened. You dig what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't think the Darren Till win was bigger than how that ended. I don't think Derek Lewis I think that signed, sealed, and delivered the show.
Yeah.
How that shit ended.
blew it.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I felt when I got up. It was really like, you know what I mean?
Like,
Yesterday
oh,
was supposed to be like, yeah, yo, I'm going to go to the studio. I'm going to have a studio session. I'm going to run straight to Cheatham House. We got an amazing 5-round fight
Right.
about to happen.
So you think
And
it's any irony to that? That it was a fight for the baddest motherfucker championship or title, whatever you want to call it.
And they got stopped by a cut. That's
Ew,
like a hardcore match for real, like getting stopped for bleeding.
Lord,
Hey, you used the chair. We can't do that here. Call the
Disqualification.
fight off. Like, man, that shit was fucking stupid. And New York State should be ashamed of themselves. And that was my secondary fade. I thought I was gonna have to today, and I forgot until Cheetah mentioned it. Yo, New York State Athletic Commission. Maybe y'all shouldn't have sports there that y'all don't know shit about. Maybe y'all just shouldn't decide y'all want the money if y'all don't really want to support the things that the sport actually does and actually go through. Why are you changing the motherfucking rules to a sport? Because you know their rules is even like a little sketchier, like different in New York.
The rules change. The rules vary from state to state.
Yeah, but
Some
You
states
just-
is some states is like one hand on the ground you can knee. Some states is two hands on the ground you can knee or whatever. It changed from state to state. That's why like Vegas is the loosest on all the rules.
yeah, but what
you know why? Because what happened in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Oh, I guess unless it's on camera.
A whole lot of people done left some years of their life in Vegas. Right there in the MGM. Right there in the MGM. If you stand in that one spot, you can just feel the years of fighters' lives that just were lost in that one area arena.
You know the craziest all time like sports situation that I always remember, yo. When that motherfucker parachuted into the ring, yo.
And that was Holyfield versus Riddick Bowe.
Yo, that shit was like weird as a. And I was young as shit. You feel me? Like I did not understand what was going on. That shit was like ill for me. You feel me? Like yo, why the fuck did that nigga just fly into the ring? You like
that was Holyfield Bowe too, and they whooped his ass.
Yeah.
And a lot of people say that's why Holyfield ended up winning the fight because they gave him like a.
They gave him a little break.
Yeah.
But hey, man.
Well, what about young Holy?
Young Holyfield won in like 30 seconds. I was watching something earlier say he was like the kickboxing champion or like at like 13 or something like that. He was like the world kickboxing champion.
I was watching something earlier.
Oh yeah. Oh damn, the shit that it was playing in the beginning of the show. Yep. That shit. But I don't know. I mean, from what I seen of Young Holyfield, it's real hard to tell, yo. His fight was 10 seconds. He just came out there throwing hands.
Yeah.
I ain't see nothing defensive. I ain't see nothing.
What weight class he in?
I don't know. I couldn't even tell you, bro. He looking a little as shit to me, though.
He said he just came out scrapped.
Hey, yo, I just know I was watching UFC, flip to the DAZN shit, for real. Like, all right, let me see what's going on over here. And it was like, oh, all right, Evan Holyfield. That's his name. Yeah. Evan Holyfield about to fight. I'm like, oh, shit, let me turn back real quick, see what's going to happen on here for real. And then by the time I turn back, they're going to be walked out, and then they're going to be ready to fight, whatever. I turned back, that shit was over.
Hey, man. No need to have a long night of work if you don't need to.
That shit was crazy, bro. Like,
it was only a 4-round fight. Anyway.
Yeah, 4-round fight, but he
middleweight.
His fight was probably like 26 seconds or something.
15.
15?
16.
Yeah, he was putting hands on people.
Hands on people.
He was giving niggas hands.
Giving niggas hands.
But yeah, this next UFC shit for real should be real dope. Max Holloway fight on that joint. Nunez fight on that.
Yeah.
Nunez fighting Durandamy. Max Holloway fighting little German or Russian dude that be wrestling and shit. Who the main event on that joint?
I forgot.
I thought it was Nunez and Durandamy.
I don't think
No,
so.
I don't think so.
Something else. Oh.
Kobe Covington.
Kobe Covington and Kamaru.
Yeah. Damn, we said his name.
Fuck.
Fade to black.
Everybody have their red hats next week. Everybody red hats on Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
We have to fix this.
Yeah, when Kobe when main man fight, I'm definitely when we do the show before the card, I'm definitely wearing my hat.
All right, so
I hope Kamaru Usman beat Cho to death damn
that
near
card
for real.
start with Uriah Faber and Peter Yang.
I don't want to see Uriah Faber fight.
Why is he still going?
I don't give a fuck what he doing.
Jose Aldo and Marlon Moraes.
Oh, that's gonna be a scrap. That's a scrap.
Amanda Nunez and Durandamy.
Nunez gonna beat up, but that's a good scrap on paper.
Holloway and Volkanovski.
Yeah, that's the dude that I said from Russia. Yeah, wrestling nigga for real.
And then Usman and Redhead, y'all.
Yeah, I got Usman. Even though, honestly, if I'm gonna be honest, they both the black and white version of each other.
I don't like either of those guys. I hope that Tyron Woodley wins.
Oh shit! I mean, I don't got no problem with Usman. I just think I don't know. He just a weirdo.
I had no thoughts that show was gonna go in there.
I need to get contact on him.
His fights are brutally boring. Bro.
I got something that he need.
What?
A hat.
Oh yeah.
That would be the platform.
Yeah. Oh my God, that would kill shit. That would be crazy.
So again, I need to find out how I get contact.
Hit him on. Hit him
Man,
on
I'm
the
about
shit.
to take a picture of the joint, put it on Instagram, and tag that nigga.
Nigga, he ain't gonna ever see that shit. So many
Niggas-
people probably tag him and shit.
Yeah, but I mean, who you think get more tags? Kamaru Usman or Anthony Pettis?
I think they equally probably get a lot of tags on
Anthony
their
Pettis
ass.
still like to post on our show. So what you saying, nigga? What's pop?
Yeah. TJ Dillashaw did like my post.
Yeah, yo, like them niggas be out there. Phil Davis.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right, for real, but I don't know.
Yeah, yo, niggas with hands be liking our shit, yo. So I mean, he a wrestler. Hopefully he. Hopefully he down for it or whatnot. Like, speaking of Dillashaw, he's suspended, right?
Yeah, you got about another year.
All right, cool.
Yep.
Worry about your next shit.
You had surgery.
Who else is on the you're suspended but you're good list? It's just him right now, right? Like the people that we absolutely want to see. Everybody else kind of had like an appeal or some shit. Because I remember Gagey was about to go on it, then got some type of appeal and got that shit shortened.
Nah, everybody is getting hit with that shit, but it ain't really sticking to nobody because niggas are starting to realize that shit crazy. Like Nate Diaz just tested positive for some shit that he bought that was supposed to be like a vegan herbal supplement or some shit like that. You dig what I'm saying? So he like, yo, this is what I take right here. And they was like, all right, well, you got it from this right here. Like, bitch, this shit say vegan on it. Fuck you mean? Like, I'm not taking steroids.
Where they mix the shit.
Yeah, they can cross-contaminate and shit like that. I
But
dig.
in
They finding trace amounts. They not saying that he like full of that shit. They like, nigga, we finding picograms.
yeah, but to think about how accurate your test has to be in order for you to find trace amounts in my blood from a trace amount that was in a cross contamination. Your test is too good, bruh. Peel it back a little bit. Like you finding shit that's there like in the smallest amounts of anything, and there's nothing that I can do to keep away from a small amount of that because I physically can't see a small amount of that or control where that, you know what I mean?
We're finding elevated amounts of dopamine in your body. Like, nigga, I was eating a bagel. Poppy seeds on this joint.
Dopamine.
Like this shit is crazy. Your test is too good, Joe. And at some point,
Hey, yo. It's hot as a bitch in here.
yeah,
Definitely
it is
hot
a
in
little
the mouth.
warm. It is a little warm.
I can feel my shit opening up. Like, damn, we should have put the
And it
fan
is about
on.
that time. for
Definitely.
real.
Man,
time to
fuck
wrap
that
up.
shit. We ain't never leaving. Put the whole shit on the screen, Cheetah.
This shit hard, yo. This harder than what it
Cause
looks
it's
like.
backwards and your mind is not. It's got to work both ways. Just remember, I'm gonna show you a trick. You ready?
What up?
Put the sign in front of me.
Oh, okay. Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
I ain't see none of that. I said put the sign in front of me.
My man.
I don't even know what the fuck righty tighty lefty loosey had to do with that, but somehow it made sense when he said it in my head. It don't even really make sense
It was
when
bars.
I think about it.
You accepted it. That's what happened.
Yeah, like then I was sitting there thinking about it, like, hold up. Nigga, it's not a screwdriver involved.
I will not.
But what it is involved is rock, paper, scissors, man.
Yeah. Cheatham is on the street.
Did you just jinx my streak?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I knew it.
Alright,
I knew
Damn.
it. I knew I jinxed the street.
Big Nick.
Oh.
You didn't even
And
try.
I went for it again, even though I showed him what I was going to go for. That was fucking stupid.
Yeah, Lee, that was a horrible defensive strategy.
Yeah, I did. I played that terribly. And once again this week.
Dun, dun, dun.
For my closing arguments this week, I ain't even really got nothing to argue. I mean, I already done ran my fade with the bullshit with New York. They know what it is. Fuck y'all. Safe ass place. And, I mean, it was a cool weekend, yo. I want to thank everybody that came out to the studio yesterday. I want to thank everybody that showed me any birthday love. it's good to have people who care about it more than I do. And that is what it is, man. That's my closing arguments. Thank y'all. And we'll be back for a more livelier Fade City podcast version of the birthday celebration on Wednesday. And I'm out.
Well, in conclusion, I think last night was a great night of fighting. I think that I just was real excited over the Nate fight, and it ended stupid. But if I judged the 3 rounds for what they were, it was a good fight. Canelo on steroids. It's definitely not tainted meat. Yeah, Dana White, stop that bullshit. Let them niggas run it back, yo. Stop treating Nate like that. He's a needle mover, guy. Happy birthday to my man. Birthday to Ma. Yeah, man. And we trying to get your drink some Henny or some shit like that, but that's what it is. But that's my final conclusion of the episode.
In Lamar, we trust.
And on that note,
Yup.
Run my fade.
Yup.
Cheatham.
Fades,
Oh, shit. All right.
the
All
Fade
right.
City podcast with
Cheatham. Got Boss.
audio by Austin.
Long distance. Trey.
Run my fade. Run my fade, homie.
Bitch, run me my fade.
Run me my fade.
Run the fade.
Dog, catch the fade, gonna rush you on sight, dog.
That nigga know how to do 10 fades. That nigga fade clean and shit.
He told him he want to go catch that fade.
Who wanna fucking fade in this bitch?
He said, catch my fade.
Come run your fade, nigga.
You can drop off your kid and run my fade. Today I got time, cuz.
Let's run this bitch.